Hey everyone, I just wanted to record a video to show how I set the Predator up, and I'm going to show you my current strategy, what I'm running, and also just going to do some live trading here as well, just to show you how it actually runs in real time. So usually I start my day around 9:30, so I'm going to try and get through this pretty quick, but every morning I usually start maybe a few minutes before this, and I just load the Predator up with the template that I'm using. And guys, I've made videos on this one before. So I usually just load my template like that. And once I select my account, everything, I just enable the strategy. And I like to do a little bit of a check just to make sure everything is running before the market actually starts. The first thing, just look at your trade status. Make sure everything that's on is supposed to be on. For example, if you have your auto on button turned off, make sure it's actually turned back on. If you have any sort of signals that are supposed to give you a filter, they're supposed to change long or short, make sure they are turned on, make sure they're colored in. If not, double check them, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And same thing, I like to go through just my management, make sure if you're using stealth stop or any other settings, I like to do just a quick little verification, make sure everything is running exactly like I defined. And if everything looks good, then I usually just kind of make the charts open and I wait for my time. The strategy here starts at 9:30 a.m. So once 9:30 hits, you're going to see the trade status turn to green. And yes, I am running the same strategy on both accounts. You can use a trade copier if you want, if that's something that suits your needs. If not, then don't. So here we actually got a trade right away, and it went right to our profit target on one account. So the Lucid got it, the Buellnox got stopped out. So that's lovely. I think yesterday I had almost the complete opposite. It was Buellnox that got the winner and Lucid that got the loser. So depending on which account you have, where it gets filled, you might see a few little differences. I'm just going to keep letting it play and see how this turns out. And guys, for most of my strategies that I like running, especially nowadays, I don't like being in the market too long. I like to get in, get out as soon as possible. If I can be done in the first 10 minutes, that's the strategy that I like. Again, I'm just going to keep letting it play here. Sometimes we get lucky, sometimes we get a couple entries right away. Sometimes we have to wait a little while. So if I don't say anything, it's because I'm just letting it run. So just as a quick little recap here, what I'm looking for is this middle line. If it's green and sloping up, that gives us a long filter. So let me expand my signals here. So if it's sloping up and it's green, that's what this blue background represents. It means both filters are in alignment to the long side and we're actively looking for long trades. So that would be, let's see if we get, so that would be one of these blue signals while the background is blue. And it's the complete opposite for the shorts. If we have a red line that's sloping down and we get one of these orange signals, then we're looking for a short. And that's pretty much it. We're also being filtered out with a 21 and 50 EMA, but that is handled within the pullback indicator. So yeah, basically blue background, blue signal, long trade. Orange background, orange signal, short trade. Here, now it started sloping down and we have a red line. So now the background is orange. Now we're actively looking for a short trade. And the short trade is just a pullback 7 ticks above the previous bar's high, and then come back down and continue in our trend. So if this one is 7 ticks, yep. And boom, that's our Lucid account. Hit the P&L for the day. So that one is all done. I do have a realized P&L limit here, $400 limit. Let me change this to our filters. So once we hit $400, we're done for the day. That's all. within 3 minutes, that account is all done. So I'm just going to put that in the chat. And we'll see if the Beelnox ends up pulling through. So Lucid got a winner. And there's our Beelnox, got another winner. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll get that one back. Knock on wood. So guys, this is the exact same thing. I know there's a few of you guys doing the exact same trades, so I'm just been kind of keeping track of this same strategy. And guys, I want to be clear, this is not trading advice whatsoever. For those following for a little while, you'll know that I had a, let me pull this up here a little bit. So I had a funded account that I managed to get one payout with this particular strategy. Let's go to the funded. So let's go back to June. So we started off with 3 losing days, but then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row. We got a payout. And then this is what I always say with negative risk to reward strategies. They will eventually blow the account, but the goal is to make at least one payout. But in the case of this funded account, we did get a loser on the 30th. We got a loser on the Wednesday, which effectively killed the account. I have $183 left, so maybe I'll try something little with that and see if we can recover it. But honestly, I think we're pretty much done with that account. Let me go through the eval. Oh yeah, so this is the eval now. So I just started this one on Monday the 6th. So yesterday was a winner, today was a winner. And again, we're going to see if we can pass this eval, get a payout. If it blows, it blows. I mean, like I always say, negative risk to rewards are usually going to blow an account sooner or later. The math is just always against you. But if you can get at least one payout, that at least pays for the next 10 accounts. So you can keep trying and trying. Maybe that's not for everybody. That's fine. That seems to be working for me for the meantime. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. And I do like this strategy because I'm usually done within the first 5-10 minutes. Today we did get lucky with this one, so no complaints here. But yeah, I've tried other strategies where I'm just sitting around waiting for that perfect entry. It just never works out for me. I get bored. Even if this is running fully auto, I don't know about you guys, but I get really bored sitting here and I end up starting to mess with things, and I almost always turn it into a worse trade. So for me, I want volatility. As soon as the market opens, that's when I'm starting to look for trades. I want to get in and get out as soon as possible. Win or lose, if I'm trading more than, let's say, 10, 15 minutes, that's usually, I don't like doing that. So again, I'm just waiting for a few more entries with this Beelnox. We'll see if this one wins or loses. I don't want to make this video too long. I think we already got pretty lucky with the Lucid, but yeah, I don't like videos that are 20, 30 minutes long. I seem to ramble a lot, and when my wife edits the videos, she kind of hates me for that. We'll see. We'll see if we get another entry coming up here. So actually, while we're waiting, I'll pull this one up from yesterday. So this was the complete opposite. All of these bars were on the same timestamp, so I got a little bit of a weird fill yesterday. So the Beelnox, it wasn't a winner. It got a basically break-even stop out. I think I only lost like $40 on this first one. But the Lucid, on the other hand, got a full stop out. So that one kind of started opposite of today. So it's not really about what is the best or worst account. It's just sometimes you get different fills on different accounts. That's why I always say always do your own back testing, run strategies that you know and you've tested yourself. Like you just saw here, I've seen people trade the exact same thing, but end up with different results. And this is why that happens. Sometimes, depending if you have a VPS or the account that you're using. For example, Buellnox is on Rhythmic, Lucid is on Tradeovate. So depending on who you're using, you're gonna get different results. And it's not really one is going to be better than the other. It's just sometimes it is what it is. So yesterday, Buellnox was better. Today, Lucid was better. And we'll see how this one turns out. And that is a stop out. So Buellnox lost, Lucid won, exact same trades. Again, that one fill at the very beginning, that's kind of what made the entire difference today. So let's just go back. So yep, Buellnox or Lucid got a little bit of a better fill there. Really, that one should have been a looser, to be honest, because I usually get fill down here. We did get lucky today, I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit of luck with the Lucid. But again, losers happen, is what it is. Anyways, that's what my day looks like, and I hope you guys found this a little bit useful. I know some of you guys were asking me to make more of these videos, but usually this is what my day looks like anyways. I really don't stray that much from day to day. I don't like to try new strategies every single day. I know I get literally hundreds of strategies sent to me. They're like, Dre, try this, try this. I only have so much space and I can only focus on so many things. And for me, something like this so far has been working. It got, like I said, it got to a payout last week. So I'm going to keep doing this until I find that it doesn't work anymore. And then maybe then I'll switch to something new. And of course, I'm going to keep looking at other things. Doesn't mean this is the only thing I'm going to look at. I'm always curious about other things, but for the purpose of running things live, at least for the foreseeable future, this is kind of what I'm focused on right now. Anyways, hope you guys found it useful. As always, take care. Enjoy.